You're not paying me for my time.
Listen,
sponsorship, please.
You know what I mean?
Any sponsors?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Thank you very much for keeping tune with us. We're talking about Edward Giff. If you ever see this turn up, mate. Bless, guys. Nice one, Ed. And yes, the players will have. This is a chat from Ed. And yes, the players will have to reflect their intentions of the manager. If he plays 4-4-2, then defo need a striker, 2 wingers, a left back similar to Porto. Although I rate Oggy. And Doggy.
Yeah, man, we need competition
Edwin,
for him.
that's lovely, man. Do us a favour, Ed. Smash the like button, please, mate. That would be brilliant if you can do that. Just want to move on to something a little bit more lighter. Right? Who's the best dressed manager in the Prem?
Either Eric Ten Hag or Arteta.
I don't think Ten Hag the best. I don't think.
Yeah, he dresses a suit all the time. Arteta.
No, he don't. Ten Hag does.
I haven't really been observing the team there.
No, listen, all right, I'm going to say it straight. Pep Guardiola with his designer style and Arteta.
With his cardigan. Pep Guardiola with his cardigan.
He wears all designer shit,
man.
mate.
Have a look. But I'm talking about best dressed. I mean, like, Arteta does dress well.
Yeah, he does dress.
He does dress well.
Black jumper.
Yeah.
Chinos.
You know.
He dresses smart.
Eyeshadow and
he dyes his hair. He dyes all the greys. He puts on the lipstick, eyeliner.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know,
that's a bit of lip balm. You know what I mean?
Looking a bit gay. Excuse that one.
Nothing wrong with being gay, Colin.
You know, Cole. You know. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Arteta keeps dyeing his hair, man. Stop that. Jet black, bottle black.
He don't, man.
Yeah,
but what's the problem with that?
Because one week he's got grey hair, next thing you know, he's just like
pure mascara up in the place, man.
if he's metrosexual, that's not a problem for him, Eddie.
His wife might be doing it for him.
Yeah.
Probably. Remember, like the man's married, so he might wake up. His wife will say, "Hey, you're looking grey. Come here, let me sort you out." He's not going to say, "Leave the greys, babe."
Do you think she's getting him paranoid?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why did you say this? I want my girl.
Has he got to be paranoid? The man's still got his hair.
Just for men?
Yeah, he's still got hair.
He's lucky. Yeah, he's got his hair. He's got his hair. Now, what about Ange? I mean, I'll tell you what.
Ange look a bit scruffy still.
Ange looks homeless. He's been on a bender for 4 days.
Remember, he came from Scotland with Celtic. He's been with Celtic for a few years and he's done all right with him. So he's a bit drunk, he's a bit ragged, and he looks like a bit of a drunkard.
He just don't care, like he just
all he cares about.
He just cares about the football, man.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Yeah, football talks. He ain't got time for all of that.
You know, the one thing I find a little bit creepy and a little bit weird. I've said this to you guys before off mic. Is on my manager Eric Ten Hag. No, not his head. That double bubble thing.
Double back.
Right, but his hands, they look tiny.
Man,
in like the managers' conferences and stuff, and he's talking.
What are you looking at man's hands for?
I'm very observant, and he's moving his hands about and stuff. And
Sean Dyche is like that as well. He's got small hands.
Is it? He's got a grumpy voice.
Sean Dyche dresses smart.
Yeah, he does.
He always wears a tie.
Grumpy voice. Yeah, we done it today. Everton won the game. We've won his Burnley. You're a grumpy voice. Yeah, we done it. We're going to do it. And that's how he stays. Yeah, man, cricket's wicked. Bless people. Me this, the Colonel. I'm not Ollie, I'm Colin.
But he looks bigger than
he need a bit of wind to go with
he's
that,
already
George.
about 4 foot something. 5 foot something. 5 foot and change.
Who's
Sean Dyche.
Is he? Sean Dyche. Yeah. City, Man City. Let's talk about Man City. Now, none of us are Man City supporters. I mean, the truth is that they don't really have any supporters. You know, so this is why the
stadiums are full, though.
With cardboard cutouts. Just to get around the FFP. Get around FFP. Like, no, look, our stadiums is full and this is cardboard.
You know
what I mean? Spray blue, sky blue.
Remember, George, when the COVID thing was on?
No.
And like, there was nobody watching on the. There was no crowds watching, and they was playing all the sounds and playing all the commentary. Here we go again. Sneeze. A bit of youthful information.
This is why I love the audio side of things. Once I connected it up, you'll be able to hear that through YouTube and stuff. You know what I mean? But they just fucking crack me up. So Man City, right? What do you think should happen to these?
Relegated to the Championship.
It's not going to happen. Too
They've
much
got
financial
too much
control.
money. If they bounce,
That's what
if
it
they
is.
do
That's why they're
bounce,
up there. The money.
if
Hold
they
on,
do
do you
bounce,
think- hold on.
they'll go to the Super League?
Hold on.
Yeah,
If Rangers, they got demoted, not to the league under that, about 3 leagues.
Right to the
remember.
right
Yeah.
to the bottom tier.
Yeah, right to the bottom of the Scottish
Yeah.
That
of
would
the Scottish
never
Premier
happen
League
to them.
right?
That would never
Why?
happen.
Why shouldn't? Is the Scottish Premier League? Are they not governed?
allegations though?
Hold on,
You know,
is
free of
Jeremy?
democracy-
Is the FF? Is the Scottish Premier League not governed by FIFA and FFP rules?
I'm not sure about
They
it.
must be. If they got relegated,
So
they
the
must-
Premiership is its FFP rules. It's not the rest of Europe. They got their own rules.
No,
there.
but Scotland is in the UK.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they got
So
their
is it
own
governed-
rules. The
is it-
Premiership governs itself. If they got similar rules to them, lot.
No,
I'm
but it's
afraid-
FIFA. FIFA do
Yeah,
that,
they
don't
do
they?
have
I
that,
know
but
what
they
you're
still
saying.
got different rules in Europe. The FIFA doesn't.
Not Europe, just Scotland and England.
Yeah,
Is
but
it
he
not
said
the same
FIFA.
government? Yeah, FIFA is the governing body
The
of football.
Scottish, the Scottish have got their own
Scottish Premier League,
Yeah, and we got our
the-
own.
Yeah.
Premier
So it's
League.
not governed by anything in England.
They got an overall body which is
we are.
Saying about
international.
Justice,
which
look
covers-
it
saying
up.
Scottish
Saying-
FA. There's a Scottish FA football
Yeah.
association.
Yeah. That's right.
They're under the Premier. they're not
Whether
under
it's
the
separate, I
English
think it's
FA.
separate. isn't
It
it?
is,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
They're
So not the same
leagues.
governing body as FIFA.
They're not the
for
same
Premier
leagues.
League.
They're different leagues. So
Fair
it's
enough.
The
impossible.
Scottish FA.
They can make rules for
Yeah.
fairness according to how they want locally.
So
You know what I'm saying?
they got, which I didn't think that was fair, to drop
Same
them all the
here.
way down there to the bottom.
Yeah,
And then
man.
good
That's
luck to them. They done
They-
well.
they
They
made
came
it
back
back
up.
up. Come back
Well
up,
done to
man.
them, man. Well done. How nice one for the like. Cheers, bro.
Can I just say, how
sure.
many allegations did they have? Do you know?
No, it was something to do
was
with
it-
tax. Was it tax or pay? They couldn't afford that.
don't know.
It was financial. It was definitely
It's a
financial.
financial
Yeah, it was.
thing.
Yeah.
It was.
But
now-
that's the same for Manchester City,
Man
right?
City, it's
112.
It's
No,
more.
that's
That's
what I'm saying.
It's got 112.
115, isn't it?
Wow.
115
Right.
Loads of
contraventions.
offences.
So
Offences,
they're gonna use them as an example, yeah. Because look at what's happened, like you said, to is it Rangers, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna say, well, hold on a minute. Look at Rangers, and they didn't have half the stuff that they had.
Exactly.
Remember,
exactly. So
Give-
I don't think they should
So it's
go to the
gonna be-
championship.
But check it,
They
check
should
it
drop
now.
a
But
few
give,
more.
Yeah.
as I said earlier, the same thing happened to Everton, and Everton's still in the Premiership. So we know these aren't.
No, Everton they haven't got as many as
I know,
they
so-
got many
but
charges.
I'm saying
many
in
charges.
terms,
Yeah.
but I'm
Points.
saying in terms of money and who's got the money in the Premiership. Do you really think they're going to relegate Manchester City to the Championship?
Manchester City,
They should be relegated to further than
I
the
agree with
championship.
you.
Man
I
City-
agree.
They're
They
going to
should
look
go-
at Rangers
Man-
and go, hold on a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those
But-
offences.
but
Or
that's
Rangers going
the-
to look at them
but-
and say, how comes we got
Yeah,
back
that's-
there
yeah,
and
so
this is
far?
what I'm saying. Are we governed? Is the
They're
Scottish
under
Prem governed
different
by the
umbrellas.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
whatever
the
happened
same-
in Scotland is different from what will happen here.
That's what
Yeah.
you
Yeah, what it
That's
is,
amazing.
Man City, Man City are now. I think they're taking the Premiership to court, the FA to
Yeah.
court.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
but it's
that.
they're
And
taking them to
Aston,
court.
and Aston
You
Villa.
see me after
So it's
you.
a double.
And Aston Villa is back in Man City.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
because
with
Aston
Chelsea.
Villa are under FFP
Yeah,
as well.
and, and
Into the mic.
Chelsea. And Chelsea.
So they're banding together,
yeah?
right?
They're all banding together, mate.
Ain't gonna- it's
Yeah,
not-
and
ain't gonna
the
work.
FA ain't got no power in terms
Yeah.
of financial power compared to Man City
Man
alone,
City,
more or
yeah.
less.
Yeah, the
you know what I
much
mean?
money
So they got the resources
Yes,
to fight
yeah,
this.
yeah.
That's why they can
All their laws are
push the
quashed,
ball.
Yeah, their laws
You know
are
what I mean?
quashed. They haven't
Yeah,
done
but they're still governed by
Yes,
laws.
the rules,
By
of
laws.
course.
Yeah.
And
So
so
you could have said that about Russia and all of those. What's his name? That Chelsea owner.
Yeah,
They got all the
Abramovich.
money. They got
Abramovich,
that-
yeah,
now
yeah.
where are they?
Roman
That-
Abramovich.
That money is going to Ukraine now.
Yeah, no, but
So,
that
you don't know.
that wasn't the FA. That was the government, bro.
Yeah,
That was the government
Yeah,
that
no, it's
intervened and says,
Yeah,
"Why?"
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they
yeah.
can do the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just
Yeah.
because it's Arabian money, something might happen. You don't know.
Yeah,
But there's going to be so much stuff flying about, man, because they're going to look at teams that's been relegated down
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and they're going to see the severity of what's going to happen to Man City.
Yeah.
And they're going to weigh it up and say,
But-
hold on a minute, what's going
but
on here?
Keith,
You know?
can I-
So it's
can
going
I-
to be a little bit of.
I want to be honest with you. Do you really think they're going to put these big sanctions against Man City?
They have to. They've got
they're gonna-
150
All right,
charges.
all right, all right, all right.
example,
So, all right. So they're going to fine them 100 million. They're
No,
going to relegate.
more than that. It's going to be more than that.
Yeah, all right. I'm just saying hypothetically, they're going to relegate them lower than the championship. So basically, they're going to take them from the Premiership, put them in the Championship, and put them in the bottom of the Championship. And
could
they got
happen.
listen, okay, please. All right. So 100 million. we know more. Then you relegate them down to the championship at the bottom 3 and see if they can fight their way back to the Premier. Do you really think they're going to do that?
Yes.
That's really think so.
I think there's potential to do that. Yes.
They've got no other choice.
They need to make
Listen,
no
I'm going to be
choice.
honest with you, right? If they do that and Manchester City goes down like that, I'll fucking give you guys £100 each.
Mate,
I'm telling you, no,
you got that on
seriously.
video, but why you made
basing
video
that
and
on?
audio,
There's
£100
over
each.
100 charges against them.
115. The money that Manchester City's got,
It doesn't matter, you can't buy
I know you can't
You've
buy
got
the
to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Can't buy your way out.
You have lawyers and solicitors.
It doesn't
that
matter.
Listen,
Doesn't
please.
matter.
That
Doesn't
you're
matter.
You're telling me you're going to get off?
misconstrue it,
all
turn
every
around
single
the
one of them?
wording.
You're gonna get bribed.
Doesn't matter.
Never.
If you
Gonna
brought
bribe
a manager in,
Never.
you're meant to give him
So-
10 million.
so you're gonna tell me-
Stop. You brought a manager, you're meant to give him 10 million, but then you've given him another 100 under the table.
Yeah, I hear
That
you.
shouldn't happen.
And it's your cousin or your brother's
Yeah.
uncle, auntie, he's got company.
hear that.
You've
that's
broken the
pumping into
law.
you.
You need
But
to
George,
answer for it.
that's
You've
it.
broken the law.
I'm asking you, do you think the severities are going to be
We
that
don't
heavy?
know.
They should be.
We don't
They
know.
need to
That's
be.
what we said,
Because
hypothetically.
first of all, right?
Yes.
First of all, if Everton got done for a couple of charges,
And not in
Yeah.
the Forest.
and Nottingham
yes.
Forest,
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea are on that as well.
They're
They're getting
on the
their
lookout
stuff,
as well,
their
yes.
stuff done.
couple of
Aston
charges.
Villa
That's just
are
a
on it.
couple.
Do you know what I mean? The only reason Man City have gotten away with it because remember these charges go back to 2014.
Tevez and all that. Way back.
Oh, yes.
No, 2011.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've been buying more than what they're allowed to buy because the thing is their fan base is not as big. So they're not bringing in the same amount of money like a Man United.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they're spending more than what they're getting in,
Yeah.
and the it's dubious.
Yeah.
In the
Scandalous.
respect that.
Yeah, what's
Well,
going
they're
on behind the
sponsoring their own company.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
but you
do
don't know.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Through
So hold on.
companies that they
So
own.
it's a bit too suspicious. How? First of all, you don't have the income.
The collateral.
No, the income.
Yeah,
You don't have the income coming in. If your outgoings are like
Yeah.
500 million a year, right? Paying the gas, the lights, the electric, and players and whatever, even though it might be more, right? But you're only bringing in 150 million on merchandise,
Yeah.
and sponsorship.
Doesn't cover.
Well, how is it covering?
Doesn't cover
But
it.
no, we're getting 600 million. So where's that money coming
Yeah.
from?
It's dubious.
Yeah, very dubious.
Companies that they own.
Yeah, but
which
that's
is sponsoring in it.
it's a part of the Man City group, but it's not. There's a sponsorship, so they've broken all these laws, and now they need to pay for it
But the
because
point
this is why they're known as cheats.
Yeah, but the point is, if you're supposed to be open with whatever you're dealing with, they've got a policy that everybody has to be open with stocks and shares and money they got and all that stuff. If Man United's been dishonest, Man City, sorry, been dishonest, and they've been taking money from other places without being proven, then obviously they've got to be brought to justice. But
Yes,
I
they've
can't
got to be
see-
brought.
But I can't see them being dropped to the the bottom of the third place in the championship for them to make their way back up from the championship, the Premier League, to be number one again. I can't see that.
Something's crackling. Someone's phone. If your phone is receiving, yeah, that phone. It was that phone.
Mine.
I could hear crackling. Yeah, guys. So Man City, what do you think is fair should happen? Be relegated to what division? Not the Championship, man. They got to go at least one further down.
They're not going to do that.
115 charges, right?
100, brother.
It's going to be like they're going to use them as an example.
gonna work.
I
It's not
feel
gonna
that that's going to happen. They're going to just
They have to.
Rangers-
They have to be.
Rangers got demoted to fourth tier
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we said.
for unpaid taxes.
Yeah.
That's it. Was tax.
Million.
I know. We said we
And
talk
plus had a
But I
an
think Man-
much
so-
larger tax bill related
Man-
to
Hang
Hang
how
on,
they
let the dude speak, man.
how they paid the players. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Tax fraud as well.
So that's all got to do with it. So 115 of them, right? Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
If they- so it's
Something's
just
gonna
so
happen.
unfair and ridiculously
They can't
corrupt.
be allowed to get away with it.
It'll be corrupt. You're
Yeah.
talking corruption because they would because they got a slap on the wrist a little while ago. When I mean a little while ago, it must have been 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Man City got a slap on the wrist with this stuff, and you know what that slap on the wrist was? 10 million.
That's nothing.
Peanuts.
They walk around with that in their back pocket.
Yeah.
You know, so it's bang out of order.
To them, Saudi.
And also another thing I hate about Man City is the celebration, man. When they turn around and the whole that Polish celebration, you know, and they, I hate it, mate. I hate it. I can't stand it. I'm like, what are you doing, you bunch of frigging morons? Watch the game. and they turn their back on the pitch and they're looking behind like that. What's going on? We'll turn the right way around and celebrate. You might see what's happening. Guys, really, really solid. We're going to have to come this one to an end here before we got a couple more questions to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back in a bit.